Hey everyone, I want to talk today about why a change in perspective is so important for us. So a lot of our suffering, a lot of what we suffer through is really based on our own thought patterns and our own repetitive habits that don't work for us. So one of the best ways that we can get out of that consistently is to change our perspective. And now I don't necessarily mean shifting the way that we're thinking, because if we push against the way that we think, sometimes we get kickback from our thinking patterns, from our normal brain habits, right? So the better way to change perspective is to literally change your surroundings. So you can play a game with your mind in a way. Based on the way that the mind works, it works on stimulation and it works on patterns. So when we're stuck in a negative pattern that's bringing us suffering, self-hatred, depression, anxiety, feelings of chronic frustration, we can literally just change our surroundings so that we are in a new environment that we cannot predict. Okay, not being able to predict your environment stimulates new parts of the brain. Behavior change is all about creating new stimulation, right? We get stuck in pushing against the old habits, the old thought habits, and we get stuck in that tug of war, right? But behavior change, true behavior change, is repatterning the stimulation on the brain and getting into a new area, going on a new walk, go to a new coffee shop, say hello to someone you've never talked to before, listen to a podcaster who you've never listened to before, read a new book, something on a perspective that you've never read before. These things are not just interesting. There's more purpose to them on a brain level, on a personal habit level. We create new habits by creating new experiences, by creating new thoughts, new perspectives, right? I'm going on a walk today. This is inspired because I'm on a walk somewhere new and I didn't expect to find it, but check out what I found. It's a pecan farm that I had no idea was here. So I just went to go on my little morning walk and was happily surprised by this amazing, enormous pecan farm on both sides of the road with a view of the mountains in the distance. And what I find that it does for me is it's like I leave behind the perspective I've been shrouded in for months. This has been a hard year for a lot of us. And while I can admit that there's been a lot of positivity this year, it's also been very challenging. And I finally have a mental break from all of that now that my kids are out of school. If you're following my posting, you'll see that they finished their schoolwork last week, which is a huge relief for me. So now I get all of this brain space, right? I get freed up ability. And with someone like myself who has depression and anxiety in my history, sometimes free brain space is a negative thing because you get into thinking cycles and you get back into those old habits, right? There is, to some degree, a part of depression, anxiety, chronic frustration that is habitual for the brain, and the brain goes to it because it feels safe. So in order to get out of that stuff, we've got to just stand up, put our feet on the floor, get dressed, go on a new walk, call someone you haven't talked to in a while, try a new place. These are not small things. Sometimes, if you're having a hard day, these small things on the surface can be everything. They can shift the entire trajectory of your mood, of a phase that you're in. So I encourage you to seek stimulation that's good for you, meaning do something new that you know is healthy. It's not unhealthy for you. And get out of your own head, because we are our own worst enemies. When we are so used to feeling a certain way, so used to thinking a certain way, we start to perpetuate that state by not doing anything new, because if we're in a negative thinking state, perspective state, we don't have the energy to get out of it, right? But if you just remember this one rule is to get up and put yourself in a situation that's safe, that just gives you a new horizon. Literally go on a walk in a new place, right? Just a new horizon can give you the perspective that's new, that's bigger than where you've been. Man, let me show you this. This is so pretty. This is my view right now. So, hope you're having a great day. Remember to like this video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube. These dogs are very excited about something. I think it's just a stranger walking by. All right, have a great day.